this?
I don't know. I just.
I think that's one of the skeletons you guys killed.
I saw yours and I was like, oh, okay.
All right. I believe Mr. Jeremy is here. But, hi, hello, thanks for joining us. Sorry we're a little bit late. I know those of you who watch us regularly are going to expect this. But it's fine. If you ever run a D&D game, you understand. And if you haven't, you should start. Maybe not necessarily D&D, because things, but there's so many good TTRPGs. Maybe with the new year, I'll get better at actually following through and playing them at this stage.
But don't play the same time we're playing. This is
our time.
This
is our time.
This is our time to share with you.
Yeah, we want to share it. I was going to say, it's important that we're doing this back and forth here. I wrote a little bit more of book 2 today, guys. Yeah, this was supposed to be my notes on Osnabrück, but I wrote them all in the old book. But this is everything we've done so far.
Nice.
And then we're right here. We're about to do this stuff. And then this is for later.
Quick, who has really good eyesight?
Yeah, right?
Damn.
What?
Oh, yeah, see, and that wasn't on any of the cameras. So no one at home could see it either.
Enhance.
Joke's on you. I have a spy eyeball and it takes pictures.
After this arc
That's so cool.
closes, I think all of the big reveals that I had planned that have come to fruition will have come to pass that are written down in the book 1 of the adventure, so I'll gladly let you guys look at it and be like, oh wow, we totally zigged when he was planning on us zagging. And you can be like, that was not what we did on that fucking point. But that's the fun of this whole group.
Yeah.
We went off the rails.
That is truly
Honestly,
what it
at this point, you need to expect that we're gonna goof around.
I know. Which this music does not denote. And if you have noticed the tone, this is our weekly horror comedy campaign. Emphasis on the comedy and the horror, we found out. It kind of has a strong spice of both. It's like salty and sweet, that tangy.
We truly are the kettle corn of TTRPG.
Oh man, I don't know.
The Whatchmacallits are
I was gonna say we're like
the
that
casserole.
chamoy tahine gummy candies.
There you go.
Oh.
Like sweet
That's a
and
deep
salty,
cut.
a
But
little
like the
spicy.
Whatchamacallits are
Ooh,
the silly,
yeah.
like fun, and then all of a sudden TJ throws like body horror stuff at us, and it's like,
Spicy
what the hell?
Casserole of.
Yeah, you guys are a spicy casserole of.
We are the taco casserole.
Speaking of which, where is Casserole
streets.
right now? He's not in danger of the
Who knows? Who knows?
casserole. If that dragon eats a casserole,
You guys have
And
not
this
seen
is why I
casserole?
should have taken care of him because
Yeah,
I
what?
would
Not
know
right now.
This is your conversation as you're motherfucker like going down on the ropes. You guys have not. The only crew
Sing it.
members
Bring
that
it
you have
on.
seen are the Otvarians, or I guess Maltea is the only technical crew member. You haven't seen Lordio. You saw Chrysitha at the start of the party, but you have not seen her since. Like since the explosion, you have not seen her.
She stole so much.
Wasn't Mono escorting people outside or
Yes,
something?
he's not part of the crew technically.
Okay.
He's just an ally. You haven't seen Triple G? He was on the boat last.
Oh, he's an ally, right.
The students at Ravencrest, who are kind of like unofficially basically training under your wing,
off at this point.
they got thumbs up. Basically, they have been assigned to work on your crew as guild, sort of like this is your training.
Okay.
You're doing a fine. You got the thumbs up from Kim, like, oh shit, you're doing a pretty good job.
it's like a work placement program.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what happens to students at Ravencrest Academy, where you get put under an actual guild adventurer, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go on the less deadly quests, so you can kind of like get a flavor for it.
Come on, we're gonna go fight a level 20 witch.
Right, and for the most
then they
part,
sent us to us, and we're just like, all right, we're going to go to a Veld Grotto right now. Last time we went down there, Grailmore got dusted into, mist. And then there was that one time where the
Again.
whole thing was flesh. So, yeah, see you in a little bit. And they're just like, we'll clean the ship. That's
yep.
fine.
And that's really it. They've been on the ship with Chrysitha and Lordio and Triple G, and for the last few months, you're dealing with his bullshit right now. Julian, who really hasn't been adventuring. This is the first time he's gone on adventures with you guys since He left for his family stuff, but he was really just engineering the ship. For
We are the boarding school at this point because it was literally like, yeah, we'll take care of them. Okay, now these are the actual teachers.
Yep.
We're off doing other things, but
We're like the special lecturers.
yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ron really wants to give a lecture now.
Anyway,
Actually,
I just needed us to just get it all, just blurt out some bullshit for a little bit. Instead of us doing our normal preamble. You can see right there on the screen, or actually it's right below me.
Oh,
Our
the
PDF
short
it's on sale for less money than it normally is on our website. It's going to be that way
It's
all
completely
the
worth
way
it.
through Little Christmas. Because while I am lapsed in membership, I was raised Catholic, and Yule is a very long time at my house. Anyway.
We don't watch U-Logs at my house anymore.
Oh, I don't watch U-Logs, I mean...
Not after the Adult Swim.
Oh.
Don't watch the Adult Swim one. 10 minutes in, it gets interesting.
Alright. Now everybody's going to go watch...
Yeah, now I gotta watch this.
You're supposed to watch us.
So last time, you guys dealt with a kaiju attack.
So I said, don't watch it.
It was a bit of a problem, but you got through
Flawless
it.
logic.
You guys the Whatchmacallits dealt with some bullshit in the courtroom, and then the high-powered adventurers, the X-Toads, pulled off some bullshit and was able to redirect and divert Magra's sort of assault on the city, and he just went sort of into the ocean.
I had butted him.
Yes. He took a big bongo on it.
He's like, screw this, I'm out of here.
It actually hurt.
And with that,
Were we gonna do a quick thing about the wrecking crew or our level 6 guy?
Let the man cook.
John has no chill.
John's the one who goes into the kitchen as soon as someone starts cooking and like, when are we eating dinner soon?
You're pulling out of the driveway.
You must have learned that
Are
from
we
Khaki
there yet?
Alright, well, I guess he'll get here when he gets here. I know he really wanted to be here for the crud scrubbers
What?
No.
I probably heard.
vignette.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
he'll get here.
do we want to wait for him?
We'll wait for him for the crud scrubbers vignette. We'll jump right back into the Whatchamacallits for a
I mean,
moment.
it's a vignette, so we can cut to it.
Yeah, we can cut to it
At
whenever.
that point.
Yeah.
You guys dealt with a pretty gnarly encounter last time. It was rougher than most. A very high-level spellcaster made herself known. Or at least she was a lot tougher than when last you fought her, and even then, she was a fucking problem with the spells. She seems to, at least from what Sariel could try and piece together, it was a little hard to concentrate and remember shit at the moment, but there seemed to be some sort of Veld fragment that she recalled that allowed instant recall and conscription of spells that are witnessed by the holder of it. And as you can imagine, while even in a layman's hands, that is an extremely dangerous item, in the hands of an already accomplished spellcaster, it is catastrophic. However, as the city rallied together in its most dire hour, a mysterious masked wrestler, a Leonin luchador, made himself known. Braddock recognized him. Haku, if he had seen him, would have reckoned. Probably watched him in his youth, even. Famous Leonin wrestler. I can't remember what I called him before, but I'm going to go with the silver mane because now it's a double
think that may
entendre
have
because
been
he now
it.
has a silver mane.
I was
Yeah.
literally, I think.
And I said that he was
Was it?
in blue and silver, and I didn't realize that till the weekend after, but those are the Lions colors, so it's really funny.
Yeah!
It's racist.
Landon, only for a moment.
But before we get to the Whatchamacallits, we will do a short vignette of the crud scrubbers.
Did you forget about vignette until I said something?
No, we waited for you.
No, we waited for
specifically.
you.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I'm honored.
You can
Sorry.
watch-
And we're not lying about that.
Sorry.
You
I'm
can
late.
watch the. You can watch the.
I know my
Watch
tone
that.
implies that we are lying about that,
You mean
but we
not-
actually aren't.
I
You mean
will
not lioning about that?
That's also racist.
I will be checking the receipts. If you guys are lying, sending my man after you.
So weird. Whenever I tell people I'm not lying about this, they assume that I'm lying. I don't know.
That's because I'm not lying as a thing a liar would say.
I have not found that to be true. I say that, and I'm not a liar.
I missed all the hot chatter, but I just want to
Well,
say...
how do we know you're not a
If you guys
liar?
didn't
You could be
hear-
lying about not being a liar.
They did find
Check
his
the stream.
backpack.
Check
Yes.
the receipts.
You guys
Yes.
talked
Oh my
about-
god!
Yes.
Lovely.
Jeremy, I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait
She
till we
wanted
were
to
live
wait
for this. Okay, because the people at the table don't know.
We were live.
Why don't we wait till we're live? So the cops
The people who watch this show
apparently
have streams.
found a backpack, presumably belonging to
That they are sure is the guys.
They're so
guys.
sure.
You know who the guy
guy.
is. You know who the
That
guy is.
guy.
Okay, you know who the guy is.
Think about the most important guy from the last week. That guy.
That guy.
Not Assad. And apparently they found that guy's backpack in Central Park, and it was full of Monopoly money. Monopoly money.
It doesn't get much better than that, guys.
I am so delighted by this.
In addition to the 3 words that were inscribed.
Oh yeah. Just
That they found
planned
before.
beautifully.
Yeah.
All right. But we're here now with only slightly more corrupt oligarchs. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just in a different way, different shades. And you guys are after some of them. Maybe. One of their faces is kind of new, but she seems to be kind of pretty important. But again, the Crud Scrubbers. You guys were here on vacation! You earned all this extra money from that nice lady Blistmus, Landon, who was so respectful. She was very demure, very
mindful.
very mindful, very
Kind
demure.
She was
bad,
not.
I'll
She
say
tried
it.
to murder me.
You were a defector.
She gave us money. I don't know what you're talking about. It's
And
I saw a guy's head get slurped out of his.
did. Everybody saw that, but it was in
You
protection
get
of all
used
of
to
you.
it after a while.
And you guys had that nasty run-in with that Reaper Sonny fellow, but you haven't seen him
Oh
since.
yeah, I don't like him.
That's what happened during the level 6 one shot.
Level 5.
He almost-
We were level
You
5 at the time. Yeah.
I need you to understand,
Barely.
like, one person was up and one person was, like, on death saving throws,
Like-
and everybody else was just, like...
Yeah, like, I
I
think
was-
like, you were up.
I was the
Yeah,
one that
I think
was
it
dead.
You were up, I was the only other one standing, and I was 1 hit away from death.
It was he...
Yeah.
I did not notice the level difference until that happened, and I was like,
My-
oh...
My,
Reaper Sonny in a
My
very
guy
small
regret
space
this.
is...
my guy got basically
Nope.
insta-killed, got revived, and then got killed again right after that. He had a real bad time.
Anyway, you were having a great time here. You guys got to see the match. You actually got pretty decent seats, and I'm not being facetious. Comparatively speaking, for like the layman, you were like, "Wow, pretty fucking great
Hey.
seats."
wish
Posh,
that
these, like, things.
Haku would pin me. That'd be
Um,
nice.
And he might.
Same. What? Very complicated feelings here.
You've met this lovely lady, friend of Franny's. She's Miss Morium from
The
the.
Emporium.
Sorry,
Miss Morium from the Emporium.
from the Emporium. That's her son's work. But he
She
seemed to be.
came from there.
He seemed to be a very nice young man. Maybe needed a little pick me up, but you haven't seen him since. She went to the party. Her son was friends with like the champion and everything. But you're kind of calling that, and you guys are actually at the after party bar because your buddy Landon scored stage time.
Landon, you're the best.
So after that, all of the bigwigs who are coming to party are coming to this place afterwards.
I'm gonna
So
get
are
me
you-
a
are you-
sugar
are
daddy.
you doing it? Are you committing, even though you probably don't have the character?
We can have it be your Tanuki who's still alive because they're
Oh,
hundreds
sure,
of
yeah.
years old. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
George Bonanza.
They were.
The
That's
only reason
fantastic.
we're doing this vignette is because I made a band name because Landon has a band and I wanted to share the band name, and it's not even like I love it. It's not that it probably wasn't good enough to dedicate time to this episode, but I love it, and the band is called Landon Bajuli and the Weary Heads is the name of his band.
It's a really good band.
And
It's a
they
really good
were,
band
they
name.
announced it, everybody was like,
Yes!
yeah, they were going to start doing the pre-show and everything, their opening number, and you guys feel this rumble, an explosion, and everybody runs outside, the city is on fire, there's demons everywhere, there's a literal skyscraper-sized monster just running through the city with people punching it in the face. shooting lightning at it. Somebody's sticking a rod in its head and trying to ride it like a fucking building with a brain.
Landon, this is a hell of a stage show.
George Zeppelin's shredding on the
We will
base right
definitely
now.
come back to the Crud Scrubbers. Actually, sooner than later, because we're gonna have a little time skip in a little bit. But, you guys, what is the cutscene as it flashes to all of you? Aside from screaming your heads off, which you may be doing as a bard.
Are we actively in the combat now?
You're actively. You get to kind of you get to narratively describe how you're kicking ass and surviving this.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything, but how do you survive and kind of get your group safe to where they get to the next adventure? You don't have to roll anything, we just get to kind of tell our story right now.
They keep us safe by pulling apocalypse off of all of the demon corpses to stop them from eating all the demon corpses.
I'm not eating them, I'm just
Tasting, sampling.
desecrating them with my mouth open.
Yep, and I think the biggest contribution is getting you back on the battlefield.
No, aim at fresh ones.
Just cutting off a little piece.
No,
Makes you
not
feel a
that
little buzzy
civilized.
inside.
I'm throwing out Starburst to just keep you in track.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Miss Millie, what are you doing?
I think I am very much running between posts and shelter points. It's, oh my god! But also picking off demons with my gun.
Is she Mrs. Bighead? Is she but in a radioactive suit?
So there is
and a Derringer?
Actually, the voice could work really well for that. It kind of works, but think drag queen version.
Yeah,
maybe,
for sure. Absolutely. Mr.
Yeah.
Bighead, but on the weekends they're Mrs.
That could
Bighead.
work perfectly for this. I'll show you the drag queen, who is the full-on inspiration for her later. But no, while also picking off demons. But then if things are falling down, if we're hopping into shelter, I will, because I can switch quick my reinforcement augment now. I will reinforce the shelters we're under, so if things are falling, it's not going to break it and collapse them on us.
All right, so you've got a reinforced tavern and
And I can do that
concentrated
several times a day.
barbarian, at least brought back onto concentration. Colbus.
Colbus is basically just he is a little bit at first he's a little shocked at the scene with people dying everywhere, but then the overall excitement of finally being able to kill so many things is just takes over, and he basically goes full on guts from Berserk and just
Barbarian?
yep.
Okay.
No, not barbarian. He's a paladin warlock.
Alright.
I'm also
Slashes you around his big sword.
I'm also pelting you with Starbursts. It's already dead.
George Bonanza.
He initially thinks that the screams are for him because he's just
He's
going so
twitching.
hard on his base.
I get it.
The rest of the band members are dead.
Oh, I thought they were giving me a solo.
That's very
That's such such a Rothian joke.
Okay. He's gonna start, shooting his little. I forget what class he is.
He's a weaver.
He's a weaver. He's gonna try to shoot some spells at these skeleton boys, and try to keep this one on track.
There's two on Robbie. That shows how useful she is on this fight. I cannot remember your name. It was
she's
unique.
pretty dumb.
Indy.
Indy.
He goes into a full-on PTSD moment.
Oh no.
Remembering seeing the skull get slurped out of another man's head. So he just starts freaking out, and he starts shooting spells just everywhere. Ah!
And that
Just
colorful scene. That
Roll for
colorful
chaos.
scene. Yeah, roll for chaos.
Yeah.
You get hit with a Starburst.
As the
Every time you cast a spell, a starburst immediately hits you.
I think the DC is 20 plus the spell's level minus your level.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So
hand.
He's probably throwing everything he's got as a level 6. So what is that? 4th level spells? As a sorcerer?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, because 6 is where you start to get stocky in your spells. Before you
Oh,
bump
3rd
up.
level.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, so I got some 3rd level spells.
Alright.
He's just counterspelling everything.
Roll on the chaos.
Yeah, we should get one chaos effect out of this. But we will say that the Crud Scrubbers have survived. Whatever happens to our main heroes, the Crud Scrubbers have made it through.
Where'd they
As
go? Where'd they hide?
they're in the tavern. Millie was reinforcing the building.
I rolled my chaos magic.
I raised it for you.
Me and every hostile creature within 30 feet of me are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh man, you
Oh,
guys just
nice.
clean up. But he's very scared. Everyone else is likewise scared. What's your passive perception? Actually, we'll say this is what scares you. Don't even worry about it. This will be a flavorable thing.
Okay.
Indy, as you're like, okay, you're blasting, so you just start blasting! And then you look, and right through the rudders, you see passing through the window, and they make direct eye contact with you. You unmistakably are sure it's Reaper Sun.
Oh,
They
shit.
make eye contact with you,
What else is
and then you
happening?
see them look up towards the castle and keep walking. And then you're like, oh, fuck. And then it erupts out, and everybody gets stunned.
You see,
And I also pissed myself.
I know that the next time we see the
Yeah,
kaiju, somebody's going to be writing it.
I swear, it's because I got stunned, guys. It had nothing
Think
to
of
do
that.
with Reaper Sunny.
Plays the Dune music.
They're going to team up.
I thought that was like
We're
a
gonna
plastic
die.
bag. That's crazy.
Oh, that's terrible. I
just
had an
saw
equally
it.
bad idea, though. Don't worry about it. But whatchamacallits, you guys, that's what this music was for. Kind of moody.
We took the equivalent of a short rest. didn't
Correct.
we?
You were given a short rest by Zareth. Seemingly sent there by Balthiel, who is not with him. He said Balthiel is elsewise busy.
Where would I be at HP-wise? Because last I played, I was dead. Maybe you guys were controlling Mort for a while.
The
I
healers.
sent you a whole message on Discord.
I can't read.
Way to go, Jeremy.
Okay.
It gives you all the things you need to know in your spell slot count. And
You're right. I do remember that. That was like 3 weeks
Everybody's
ago.
at full HP because the Ironheart guard was able to show up. You guys have 20 Ironheart guards with you. You also have
Get in front of me.
Zipka. I didn't say that. You have. I'm just trying to keep track of this. You've got the 20 guards. You have
Are we at the entrance?
Julian. You're descending down the castle
Okay.
right now. You guys can talk, discuss, do any prep you need to.
We have Deepka Siska, which is Kalani's mom, and Helmut, which is Kalani's dad, as well. Right? Didn't Helmut change back?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm in front.
I'm
Nothing. I'm talking about nothing. Sorry. Never listen to
gonna
me.
conjure.
His glasses are
Faye.
disheveled. He's got a Jerry curl that you didn't notice.
How many? So do we take a short rest?
Yes.
Is that like an actual short rest?
No,
that you
Zareth
dice?
did some sort of
Some
magic
magic.
bullshit.
So I have my hit die left. What was the rule on restoring my spell slots?
You
I said you guys
spend
could use
half
your
of
hit dice
your
for that.
you spend half of your hit dice and you get to roll 1 hit dice and you don't have any spell slots.
Got it. Okay.
So if you roll a 6 on your hit dice,
But you also gain the benefits.
6 levels worth of slots. So you could roll. You could regain 1 6th-level spell, or first
You've
level
got,
and 2.
you've got
or
like
one
half your
second
spells
level.
left too, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't go too crazy.
I told him.
I have it pulled up now.
And
Thank you.
and
It's a size.
But I roll my hit die for this, yes?
yeah,
Nice. Okay, that's a good.
yeah. Both
Get some good support.
Cassidy and Mort died, but they were brought back, and Cassidy is free of the curse apparently.
That's what I heard.
And-
You doesn't have to catch me up on the break, 'cause I didn't even know what you did. My only explanation is more
Kalani lost her arm with the bone thing, but Cassidy regenerated.
Remember that part? Yep.
Yeah, that's why Talani was so
Somebody
distracted.
died. They had character development vis-a-vis fathers and didn't involve Mort in it.
pick people.
Yeah, we could start
So, Mort,
regenerating our people's
Something's
now.
been itching at the back of your skull.
Oh, I know.
You were dead. You were there with Samdi. You know that he was taking you to Hecate
We've crossed
to
over.
fulfill your charge in the afterlife.
Was it? Were they dead at the same time, Cassidy and Mort? So would they have gone at the same time, or
No,
was
I
it?
was. You died after me.
Oh, okay.
They were. But that was also the first time that Mort's ever died, and I think it did a number on his mental state.
As quickly as you were there, Mort, you blinked, and you were sitting in a blank white room with a little parlor table, tea, and across from you, dressed in a very clean, neat lilac suit, is the golden visage of Azrael. Gestures to the tea. Please.
I drink the tea.
That's good. So, Mortimer, you're dead.
Yeah,
I know you're a little familiar.
something like that.
However, you've been poking around in places and powers, and you've caught my attention.
And you've got mine.
Wonderful. I would like to propose a little bit of a bargain. You and your Whatchmacallits seem intent on fulfilling the means that I seek as well. I can provide a little bit of a boost. I already gave a little bit of that to Ginny. As you saw, she's been tampering with magic, but she doesn't have a revivify spell in her. Heavens no. You notice as he drinks, like the tea just fills back up every time he sets it down.
Mort's drinking more tea than he probably should.
Didn't she cast her?
You'll be tea drunk.
Mort's gonna
after
be
this.
tea drunk.
It's gonna be so hyper from all the caffeine.
Mort's leg is bouncing.
And he says, I need you, Mortimer. It would take so much longer to cultivate somebody to force to shoehorn them into this situation that you just found yourself and your friends entrenched in, and despite my niece's best efforts, you all have proven quite the thorn in her side. And so I offer a bit of help, a guiding hand, a voice when I can, and I am put under less, kind of looks into the general middle distance, oversight and scrutiny if there's a bargain between us. I can offer you power and Super Saiyan. I'm not a vindictive.
Mort's blonde now.
I hate to use titles. I'm not a patron. Such an ugly word.
Gum fruit.
But
Yeah, get the seed your gum fruit.
if you wish to at some point break this pact, it's possible. And in fact, I won't even make it that difficult. At least that difficult for somebody of you and your friends' purview, that is.
Let's cut to the chase. I
you need to
don't
be
care
more-
anymore. I'm tired of not being strong enough to save them and save myself.
Fantastic.
And I'm tired of letting her get away.
HP build.
Very good.
Mort gets ready to prepare him a note, because every time this happens, he leaves for an unspecified period of time.
And he puts that down. He's like,
I don't need to go anywhere.
oh,
Kisses you
oh
on the
no, I'm
forehead.
sending you back to the bullshit. I need you to stop my niece.
Great.
And when he
Who's
does
the
that,
niece?
he
Who are we talking to?
he
We're talking
says
Azrael.
Azrael, his niece is the one who unleashed the kaiju.
it may take a bit to kick in, but I'll be sending some gifts your way. And he pats you 3 times, and on the third pat is when you Jenny,
There's no
and she's
place
like,
like
oh,
home.
oh, I didn't think I could do that. Oh my God, Mort! And
That was a
that's
real cough.
you've just been thinking about that as you're descending that whole interaction. But you've been feeling a well inside of you.
I
I'll let
bust
you know on
out
the
a
break.
bottle of wine
Um,
and I give a
he
glass
looks fine to
you.
everybody else.
Besides his eyes, that look very dead.
Oh, poor guy.
I mean,
Here,
that's
drink
normal
this glass
now.
of wine and form a hand.
Yeah, but they look just somehow darker.
Freaking evil.
I
all the way up.
I conjure Fae, I conjure an Annis hag, and I form a hag coven with the Annis hag and more. So now we are sharing spell slots with an Annis hag.
Oh my god.
Which has what level spell slot?
Hold on,
Up,
where's...
up to 6th level.
Well,
Here, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, here.
that one is literally evil.
Monster Vault. I
But
think I
she's
have
under
her
my
marked.
control.
For now.
Oh, I just opened right to her. No, wait, that's night. Oh, they haven't made her yet. They'll be in version 2.
4 1st level, 3 2nd level, 3 3rd level, 3 4th level, 2
Yeah,
5th
I'll
level,
let you
and
keep
1
track
6th
of those,
level.
and I'll ask permission before using them.
And if you want to look up Death Coven, those are the spells that you can cast from her spell list.
Oh, that sounds appropriate for more.
Talani, is there anything that you want to talk to your parents about while they're here?
Do her parents say anything to her?
Oh yeah, they all try. Your mom. There's the occasional, gesturing. Watch out. Be careful. But at some point, as you guys are kind of like descending, going down, she kind of you guys have found yourself in this weird as it crumbles down, you have to jump from one platform, climb down a rope, it's very like Donkey Kong-ish, where you have to kind of go down, and people kind of have to break up into smaller groups, and you two find yourselves alone. And Vipka is with you, but then as your mom descends and you reach the bottom, she's like, "Oh, I dropped something. I'm sorry. I will be down in just a minute." And she's
Talani growls.
and your mother is like.
The guards absolutely
They start to
separated
go down,
themselves?
and your mom or your sister's in absolute Osbrook is like, "You will not go down there." You hear her just chewing them out. It's the cat growl, but in German, just
And they know, they look down, they're like, "Oh no, we're not getting in the middle of that."
Even the ones that are on there start to descend quicker to the next one down. They're they're just gonna leave them here. And it's you and your
Don't
mom, and
be
there's
near
definitely 15 seconds of that was quite the showing in the ring.
Why is this awkward?
I believe that perhaps there are some apologies and discussions that's be in order. And I believe there's something that your father and I need to speak to you about.
And what would that be?
And you can see she starts saying something and then draws herself in the face of a warrior and goes, "That is not for me to share. You can speak to your father about that."
And what would you like to say? Because the last time we spoke, Uti,
You guys can all hear this. It's echoing through this cavern, by the way.
Talani just has so much resonance. She really can't help it. Because the last time we spoke, I was a disappointment. Is that still true for you, or is it not true because I have done something that you like? Which is it?
I was wrong in not seeing the value in this break from tradition. I can admit that. And
Family shouldn't require value to
Yeah.
Also, that goes through the game.
Shut up and let them just talk.
Now you see the value. And what value would that be? What is the value here? What was the intrinsic value?
that you had the courage to return and prove us wrong.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with me mastering a martial style.
Oh no, you kicked fucking ass in that ring. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't want to belittle it. You were amazing in that ring. It
Yes, I was.
Truly outstanding. I know your father doesn't show much, but he was riled up. He was having a hoopla of a good time. Don't tell him I said that. He was that verb, but don't tell him I said that.
That's his favorite word. I can't believe he used
She comes
I
up
haven't
to you.
heard him say that since
comes up-
1998.
She doesn't grab your hand. She like grabs
This
your.
just takes place in the modern era.
It's the third age in the year 1900.
998.
She comes up. She grabs your shoulders and like. You haven't seen your mom really square up before, but it's like, oh shit, like she's actually kind of big too.
Yeah.
You're definitely like you're a little, you definitely got a little more size from Dad to where you still dwarf her in comparison, but she's still like, oh shit, she's almost looking me eye to eye, and she like kind of jostles you for a second, and she's like, you were furious, and I am so proud and so sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You still haven't learned anything, have you? This is not about me doing my own thing. Me moving away from your traditions is not about me making you proud. It's about doing something that makes my heart happy. You still don't get it, do you? I don't want to be you. I don't want to like take this position and to be your little god lion and to do everything the same way we have been doing it for 800 years. I didn't get a say in what my life was going to look like until I ran away. This is not about making you proud in something that's a little slightly different than the path that you set forward for me. I don't even know why I bothered. Why am I here? Oh, it's to save your fucking city. That's fine. You know what? Let's just go down to hope. Unless you have something else to say. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else you want to? Have you learned anything from this conversation? No. I'm being very sassy, DJ.
I know, no, yeah, she kind of like
You've hurt TJ's feelings.
she's like,
Vibe check. Are you cool?
I as a parent am trying to think about how to respond to this. I would never. And then I'm like, oh God, okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm like, why would you make your kid feel that way? I'm like,
Wow, that's really shitty.
yeah,
And now I gotta be that.
yeah.
shitty
Now like I
person.
gotta be her. She
We're all learning things today.
she kind of steps back. Collects herself.
Let's go the road.
And she says, and then she looks you in the eye, and says,
It's broken.
clearly, the path that I forced upon you was not the one that allowed you to flourish as such, and that was wrong with me. If you have thoughts on how we may improve this city after this, a plank just falls down the crevasse with crumbling. Whether you are directly involved or decide to go off, or I would love your input, because clearly your time aside has brought you greater clarity than my cloistered life of recent years has brought me. Perhaps in the middle of a monster attack is not the best time to discuss politics and citywide changes, but I assure you that your father and I will indeed listen to whatever advice and input you have to say, as well as whatever changes you would like to see brought around here. You are, if you would accept it, still a valued member of this family, if you would have us. Should we make it out of all this bullshit?
Tony, I have an idea.
The
Farmer's
workers
market.
seizing the means of production. Farmer's market. That's good.
I passed one
This
of,
sounds small!
passed one of our union.
Farmers market, I love it. 1,000 farmers markets.
Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of theory podcasts recently.
No, for sure. I think it's the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Why not both?
Truly.
Yeah. You know.
But she's like, I don't need an answer now.
Top
you
of
don't
the
need to feel
monarchy.
compelled to
1,000
speak.
farmers.
Clearly,
markets.
there's a lot that could happen. But there's often
They'll
is
fix
there.
everything. Obviously.
I am still angry. Thank you for apologizing. I think that we have a very long road ahead of us.
Then you guys both like, and you're kind of like, and as that happens, just in wild magic poof, Vitka shows up at the bottom. She's like, oh, man, that was a hot contact. Just fell poop right out of my eye. Oh, what you doing, huh?
I like to think her
Come on
dad-
down, guys. Oh, David here. I don't know. What's taking you so long?
I like to think her dad's been there standing right to the side.
No one's noticed him.
Every time I try
He
to
is
speak,
the only person that is taller than Talani.
Too quiet to
The
say ever.
camera's just cutting back and
Too
forth
embarrassed to
between
say anything.
Talani and the mom, and then right at the end of the conversation,
It just zooms out
The camera just pans over to include the dad in
straight
the shot.
face, just like,
straight out of the office. Just
That could have gone worse.
I will say, as quietly as I can, Morta's gonna nudge Talani like, "Oh, I have the diamond thing. Let me know if you need me to explore any of your parents' trauma."
What's the diamond thing doing?
It's that
It's
was
his-
my
What does
Whatchmacallits.
it do?
Among other things, in this case, what I'd be using it for is I can use detect thoughts, basically, but specifically for trauma, just like digging into people's emotions.
Oh my god!
Finding out what makes them sad.
Detect-
I don't wanna
Oh
use it
my
without
god!
getting
Did you
sad.
create a diamond EMDR?
Yeah.
I just gave you my consent.
Dude,
Okay, I will, but probably a little bit
dive
later.
into
Yeah.
that trauma.
I think
but-
I don't think I'm gonna have
Holy
time to dig
shit.
into this.
While
right
we're
now.
going, while we're going down,
I need
But
to be
I'm
in a
glad
safe
you're opening up.
space for
Dante,
this.
No, I'm not
Apostle.
opening up. I'm just interested. in
Dante
what happened.
Apostle.
Yeah.
while we're
I'm the
going
apostle of
down.
grief, so I dig into negative emotions. That's what I do now.
That's amazing.
like
Oh my god, that could be weaponized for so much evil.
it could.
And also be
hasn't
used for so much good.
Mort hasn't used it yet.
Okay.
because it's
I trust
kind
him
of
with the power
it's
for
kind of
now.
a terrifying
There's a
thing
lot of
to
power
use.
you can do with fear.
He could be the
I had a
greatest
whole
therapist of all
character
time.
based around.
Yeah. or
Or-
literally Scarecrow from Batman.
why not both? You guys all reach each other down at the bottom.
Their co-pickets
Yep.
tonight. No.
As we're going down, Cassidy just gives a small, quick little hug to Talani and whispers to her, "You were never a disappointment."
Was Mort up when your curse was broken?
Yes. Mort was the one who revived Cassidy because he was revivified and then Mort revivified Cassidy.
Yeah.
And then that's when they found out, oh, Cassidy's curse is gone. All it took was him dying to get rid of it.
Oh, easy peasy. We should
Talani
have tried that
turns
earlier.
Talani turns away from her mom with just strong face. We are not done with this conversation, but we have reached a pausing point. Turns.
Good pausing point. Pausing point. What says it? Just in case you didn't get it the first time.
Never
How
mind.
come your whole family's glaring at me?
Braddock will then look at the whole group and just be like, guys, I just want to say
All 20 lean and
you're
guard.
all
looking at
just
you two.
wonderful and you're all just good kids. Everybody gets 8 temp HP.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, remember everyone's got
Talani was
running.
gonna
too.
shed like a slow tear while as Cassie hugs her leg, but you're not tiny anymore. Never mind. You're
No,
an average sized person.
I'm
The
average
tear
size.
began
Yeah, are you
and then
and then it just sucks back up when Mort says
That was not the time!
So, yes, I guess, are you a human? Is that what you
I am a
said?
human,
Okay,
yes.
got it.
Yes. I was always a human. The curse didn't change my...
Yeah, for sure. I just didn't know, what you were.
Yeah, Cassidy's
You were
human.
a gnome. I just got really tall. That was the curse.
So-
I was the size of a gnome when the
No,
curse
that
was
that
active, but
still
yeah.
might be small.
As you guys are descending, you hear from above. You see tink, some little bits of rubble start to fall, and then you hear as you see one of the guards descending, as you see rubble start to fall behind them, and
as he's
Where are they
falling,
falling from?
above.
Above us?
Yeah, you guys are all climbing down, descending through the rubble.
as he's falling,
Was he trying to
I
tell
want
us
to
something?
activate my my levitating boots so I can get out and like try to grab him in midair.
Sure, there's a bunch of rubble coming down on top of you as well. It's falling.
Are we in like
Oh.
a spiral?
You're kind of like the
okay.
city, there's a
Castle.
crevice going right down, and you guys are just descending down. This castle's falling apart. The thing rose up through the middle of it.
Are we?
So, like this?
So we're not on the base. We're not that base. We're still like in the middle-ish, right?
You're kind of in the middle. Yeah, you're
Okay.
like, there is no kind of floor. Everything is very disheveled right now.
Okay, so we're like in the middle of the hole.
You're
like
jumping
he's, like-
between basically rips, and you and the group are going down. Guys at the above, somebody slipped, and
okay.
it's caused basically an avalanche effect, and you guys are below everything crumbling down.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled for all the guards. A lot of them rolled really shitty. Like really, I cannot believe how shitty some of them rolled. It's true me fashion, but unfortunately, it were your redcoats.
Just
Called
to
it!
Yep.
to dodge the rubble, you mean?
To dodge the rubble or to not get pulled down and fall down because it keeps going. Yeah, they're getting pulled and hitting stuff. So I need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
More strong.
Just to dodge the rubble?
Yep, DC 15.
Can I? Who's next to me? I know Mort's by me, and Cassidy. No, Cassidy said he was going to jump out.
all together.
Okay.
Yeah,
You said a DC 15.
DC 15 dex save.
Got a 16 on the die.
More got a 16 after the modifiers.
Nice.
17.
11.
17. Okay.
6.
Uh-oh. Oh
Also
no.
a 6. Can I do something?
What are you
though?
gonna do?
My first thought was Talani wants to protect her friends.
Okay.
Can I just like as a split-second decision see who's the most vulnerable and try to shield Ran? Put my body
Wait, hold
over
on.
Ran
Before you do that,
as like a help action.
Yeah.
Before you do that, let me roll
You also have
Mare's dex save real quick because he might be able to
You
also.
also have a 10.
Oh yeah. Since
Oh my god, 10. Yeah, so both of us are in trouble.
Yeah.
Since I have those levitating boots, I would like essentially I would have been like floating down safely.
Yeah.
That
Is
doesn't
it-
matter when tons of rocks are falling.
I
at you guys.
I know it doesn't matter with the rocks falling, but I just wouldn't be like jumping from side to side going down. I would
I have
just be
resistance to
slowly
bludgeoning damage.
descending.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll take
So,
it.
Help
this
is
for
a
rubble hitting us
advantage,
or us
right?
falling?
So basically
Rubble
what's
hitting us.
happening is rubble is falling and it's hitting shit. That stuff's it's compounded to where like stuff
It's a
on the
chain
top,
reaction
little shits.
effect.
Yeah, it's a chain reaction. Little shits
Snowballing.
hitting this, then this shit's breaking. So now a whole floor of shit's falling down. It's like again, it's an avalanche effect, but straight down in gravity. So what started is just like a crossbeam falling that hits one piece of floor. That whole half of the floor was waiting for something a few hundred pounds to hit it. Now the whole half of the floor is falling and it's breaking down in
Okay,
giant
so the
cement
whole
pieces.
floor is falling, then we're probably not going to be able to walk down.
It's the stuff above you guys. You're basically trying to get out of the way and push yourselves up against something or jump down a hallway that's still intact.
Okay.
That's what the saves were for.
So, I got an 11, and the DC you said is 15.
Correct.
What if I were to use the shield spell? How would you rule that down?
I'd say that would work because you kind of like
Because it
would flip the
it
shield up and you
increases your
kind of
AC
get like
by
yeah.
5.
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
But also, it's like a magical shield spell.
Shield is a reaction, isn't it?
I think it would save you from the
Yeah, I
immediate
think-
damage of the hit, but what it wouldn't save you against necessarily with how TJ's describing it is the cause and effect of you getting pushed down.
Yeah,
by
you'd
the
still be
rope.
kind of in free fall if you have something you can do to get you out of. Because once it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end and the tons of rubble above you. So it's like if you can figure out a way to kind of like, because again, like Mike said, I think the shield spell would like protect you, but then you're like, oh shit, now I'm in free fall. If you have anything that you can like,
So
Like,
are
it
there,
would just be like,
so is it like a cavern that has stairs built on it then? Is that why it's
So it's
falling?
like there's floors. The monster rose up through the castle, and so the floors are just like all fucked up. And you guys are like hopping between floors or riding shit that's fallen between it down, because going too far in one direction, the castle's literally like crumbling down here. This cart's on fire. There's devils over this way, but straight down from where you guys were is right where the monster came from.
I would just fly.
Okay.
Personally,
Oh yeah,
I
you
did-
can cast so you fly yourself out of there for sure.
But that's not a reaction. That's something that I would do upon seeing this cavern.
For sure. Then I would argue you
Get advantage on the save.
yeah, you get advantage on the save if you want.
I think I'll just use the shield spell.
Okay, and then kind of poop yourself out of there.
Great work.
Talani!
So many dice.
There's shit falling on her!
I think that's gonna be more than an 8 HP. 8 damage.
What do you mean? There's no way.
No way. Does Ron get a does Ron get advantage for help?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Ron
okay.
gets advantage.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 16
Alright.
for Ron, and then does Mari also get it, or just
I
Ron?
probably would be able to like
you
cover
can cover
Mari
Mari.
too.
Okay,
Mars
yeah.
massive.
So Mare and Talani will take 47 bludgeoning damage. But your friends manage to like rip you guys out of the way. Mare, just because he's so big, like his tail just gets like bap, 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 bap. 47 damage to your butt, Mare.
To my butt specifically?
To
Oh
your ass.
man!
Not your asshole, just your ass.
Oh
Don't worry.
damn! My
Not
cheeks, my cheeks are feeling real tender right now.
Spanked.
Oh god!
But you can see the openings have gotten a little bit worse, but you can see that as this rubble has fallen down,
no
it has
problem.
pulled a few enemies with it as you hear demonic screeches.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah, I get it's halved because it's bludgeoning.
But you guys
It's on
can
natural bludgeoning.
Here, we're in the ramp.
see
The
you're
clear
maybe
way.
about 100 feet from what looks like some sort of bottom.
Yeah, I can use that. It's non-magical bludgeoning, so it's halved from
Correct.
I'll just
47, so you take 23. Anybody who's got a passive perception over 15
My
would
perception
see
score is very
that
high now.
the fire around just the ambient ruin that is alight with flames of destruction have made it kind of easy to see most things, at least in a little bit of light. You can see it looks like there looks to be some sort of like stone pavement down at the bottom.
Are there any openings to like tunnels that were seen on the way down? Like not necessarily part of the castle, but like
You can see that as you're descending, if you had to guess from your stonework knowledge,
Yeah.
you're probably reaching the end of the castle architecture and about to
Okay.
hit the mines.
okay.
Also, there's got to be a big hole somewhere where the giant monster broke through something.
That's what we're hopping
come
down.
Yep.
out.
Well, I think
After the
well,
conversion, my
it's not
passive
the correct.
perception is 22,
Nice. So you see
and I have dark
that this
vision
stone
now.
paved way is broken off, and it looks like there's just a waterfall going down into darkness. It looks like this is some sort of like waterway that you would know, Talani. There's hidden waterways that the castle uses all the time to go in and out. They haven't really been used since you guys overthrew the old people a few decades back, maybe centuries ago. But it's still used now and then. There's not so much espionage these days in Osnabrück.
We're descending the waterfall though.
If you want to keep
Okay.
going straight down.
Yeah.
But a lot of maid babies.
We're
are
going.
confusing.
We're going straight down, right? Or are we
What?
going in like a side path?
That was
I
a
think
good
we're going
thought.
straight down.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Give
grab.
us an insight,
Who should I
huh?
grab? Mort, you can fly.
I
right?
cannot fly.
I'll grab.
I think
I'll
like,
grab
a lot of
Brad.
like castle servants and just like
think
I'm
I'm
levitating, so I'm good.
I
Can
think I'm the
Screams
only one
carry
who doesn't
Julian?
have a way of doing
Can,
something.
Yeah.
can
Is
Mari?
Julian with us?
Yeah, you could ride Mari
Julian's
because of the
with
size.
us.
Okay, so me and
Okay, I'll carry
Braddock will
Julian.
ride
I think
Mari.
multiple would probably ride. How many people can ride Mare?
I don't know.
2 medium, 3 small, 1 large.
Are you medium? Okay. Yeah. So me and
I mean, I'm
Large,
so
very
freaking
uncomfortable.
large.
all 5'7" of you.
Yep.
For a
I'm
dwarf.
the world's largest dwarf.
I was like, I don't know.
Sorry,
I think I'm a
Julian.
little too big to ride.
Here we go.
Well,
to be taken down by my
It's okay.
master's size.
And well, Sirmia offered to pick him up.
How
So
much this Julie?
He's like, I don't know. I think I'm too heavy
like
for
an
you to
average
carry,
dude,
sir.
like 165.
After transitioning to the system, Mort has
She
less
takes the
strength
sword
than
and
he
is
did
like,
with
okay.
heads. I'm at -1 strength now.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
too big.
We're at -9 strength. All right, let's go, buddy.
It's the one thing Brad has an ego about.
Props his legs up. And you guys, like 5 straight minutes of like, you can see that the rubble has just smashed guard and
Braddock is handing
fiend
out
and
snacks.
cult of Eldrim people like.
These guys sacrificed themselves for a dynasty.
I rolled really bad for the guards.
Brad's got
Yeah.
12 of them died.
Yeah, if we're going down for 5 minutes, like, if they can't fly, they're
Fried
fucked.
sections
Yeah.
of the castle. So they're like
At one
8
point,
rolls of
Talani,
casserole.
as you guys are going, you hear, I have sprained my paw. What shall I do?
I
they're-
got you.
You hear them
I got
going,
you.
and you hear them going, Sir Ironheart seems to have hurt himself. We shall welcome him and catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry, go on ahead. He goes, yes, don't worry about me, go on. We shall catch up. I just, I can't walk in it. I'm so
I used
sorry.
throwing hands on his knee or his ankle or whatever he sprained.
Ooh, they're lucky I have a +10 to insight. Smart was like, I can.
My dad doesn't
Nine.
talk. I want to
Fine.
insight this. I've never heard my
Sure.
father complain about anything.
Sure. My insight's decent, but I just
Oh
use
shit,
healing
that's a
hands.
pretty good roll.
Oh, I looked over and saw 2 nat 20s and I was like, damn.
Oh, that's a 16.
He seems,
Roll the deception check.
yeah, you know what?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I know. Let's. My personal special attack.
I imagine Father Ironheart has incredibly high charisma.
Deception.
Being a.
Oh. He probably does that.
You've never seen your dad. He seems, this must really be hurting him.
Well,
He must really be down bad with this.
Okay.
Like,
you know how, like,
I
the
don't
only
think that's
time
what
you
that
hear,
means.
like, any dad complain about their body, like,
Oh,
they need to go to the hospital.
No, I just catch up. I have the
Hospital
gods
got
here.
burns down by
Oh,
light beam.
Time is of the essence. Please do not worry about an old
Oh, no, it
man
literally
catching up
takes
with
like,
you.
oh, done.
And he puts his hand up and goes,
Papa,
please,
there are so many
do
healers
not-
at this party.
don't waste it on me. You're
Okay.
fighting someone who succeeded.
That's a 14 to use healing hands before he pushes his hand out to stop me.
I have never heard you complain. You. This must be really serious.
I don't even know what I'm rolling against.
Dexterity.
Sometimes we
I
just roll
think
for
it
fun.
would- yeah.
Should I use sleight of hand?
To
or
slap her
just-
hand
It's an
away.
acrobatics
think
to
it's-
avoid all the hand.
25.
Just roll initiative.
I used divine intervention to fix his leg.
Braddock's is just gonna keep walking
Rolled an
down.
18
Okay.
plus a
Yeah,
lot
he
on
beats me
initiative.
then.
So he kind
seem
of like
really
ducks
serious
out of the
about
way and slips, and he goes, "Oh my other ankle! It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse."
to intervene. Just let the man rest. we got some important shit to take care of. So
Please go. I will catch up with you. Don't worry.
This guy's a sissy.
I'm such a sissy.
One
I've
of our
grown
party
soft
members
in my
walked around
old
with
age.
spaghetti legs for a week.
Okay, I.
The only one.
So I was like, well, we do need to keep going. It's weird that you're not accepting help, but
it's his
here,
pride.
you tell Ironheart men in your pride.
That's
No one else can say that. I reach into my bag and I pull out a handful of cookies from my cookie board.
Oh,
Yeah, just
das ist gut.
feel better.
Do you
There's
still have?
some Weihnachtsgute, some Linterkekse.
You
Yeah.
you now have a cookie board and a charcuterie board.
I have both.
Along
I have
with
both.
those, I will hand him Braddock's new patented casseroles, which are basically egg rolls, but just casserole.
The Catholic
Braddock's gonna open a restaurant.
Casserole. There is a wrong answer.
I think in this case it's going to be like cheesy broccoli and rice.
Damn it, that sounds really good.
Classic.
I'd eat that.
While
Please.
I want a
Please.
sushi casserole.
when Cassidy's like
That's a sushi
levitating in
burrito.
midair, he just like rolls himself. Hey guys, look at me! I'm a casserole.
Oh.
But seriously, here's your snack.
This is serious, Cassidy.
I'm sorry, like this is the first time
It's
I've hit
really
myself
boring
in a
going
long
down.
These
time.
gods
Just
are
ignore-
dead. My father has sprained his ankle.
Yes,
It's
you
boring
are
going down
correct.
an endless tunnel.
Let's go.
You gotta do something.
Endless tunnel.
Speaking of, as you say that, Sirmia. Oh shit, that might actually hit you. Does a 21 hit?
Do you still have the shield spell? No, you wouldn't.
No,
That's only
it does hit.
It
But
does.
what is it? Is it an attack?
It's a little spell zappy. You take
A s-
5 lightning damage.
from where?
You see from down in the hole, kind of like these little. You could just roll me a. Do you have at least like a 10 in Arcana or Nature? You could recognize what these are.
I have a plus 21 in Arcana.
I have a +1. Do you want me to roll?
You can if you want.
What is that roll?
That was a very long roll, whatever.
10.
Just enough. You guys recognize these as lightning methods. Little sprites of elemental energy. As they,
And they're just chilling.
well,
From
they
the floor?
blast at you and then they zip down.
Oh, so they're flying.
They're flying.
Yeah.
rude.
And we're going to take a quick bio break. We'll pick up with you guys reaching the bottom when we come back. I'll be right behind you.
We've hit the bottom.
Yeah. First time that
I'm really
Cassidy's been
concerned
his
about my
true
father,
self in
guys.
15 years. He's
denim skirt looked cute,
Mhm.
and I was gonna
Levi's
mention it to
did
you.
it.
They did it.
Yeah, I tried it on and I was like, okay, this is the only thing I'm buying today.
All right, guys.
We are live.
Yeah, get live.
We are live.
What's
We're here.
live in German?
Probably live.
And yeah, if it's on the internet, then you say live. Because
Well, that's boring.
internet German it's a lot of English.
Jordan, where you rolled
It has
the
to do with
hit dice
computers,
at
it's
8:43
mostly English.
I
PM.
didn't mean to. I think
And
that
they
was,
just put, like,
that was a
DOS in
charisma
front of
saving
it.
throw.
Oh,
That was
Das
by
Live.
accident.
Das Computer.
And I got a nat 20.
All right. You guys descend the staircase. Decide your marching order.
Tulani will
Happy to
be
be in front.
I
Yeah,
push
Tom
all
will be
of the remaining
in
guards
front too, I guess,
of
behind
me.
Braddock.
Yeah, no, I like that too. Send the red shirts out first.
I'm guessing I'd be pretty close to Talani since she
You
rescued
check
me.
all of those doors over. We know
So I'd just
exactly
be,
what
like,
the doors are
following
going
up
to
with her
do.
because I'm like, okay,
Braddock's
all right,
out
we're
front.
good. Let's go now.
This is a Belgrado. Every door is trapped.
Everything is
So
trapped.
where are we right now?
You guys are coming down these stairs.
At this point, we should have a party feat
Put Braddock up front.
for like trap detection and damage resistance.
Mari and Ryan will be over by.
Yeah, check notice has
Talani.
taken the dungeon delver feed up to this point.
When the party is together as a team of 5 or more,
Everyone gets
everybody
Dungeon
gets the
Delver.
benefits of dungeon.
Everyone automatically
No,
succeeds
Mort's
on
other
a
arm
trap.
broke off.
Oh no!
You're falling apart, Mort!
He's
he looks like the
necrotic.
Venus de Milo.
Mort has fallen apart.
He landed upright. That's where he's at. Okay, that's where he's
Mort's
at.
necrotic, everyone. Stay away from him. He's got the
Leprosy.
leprosy, yeah.
You guys will put yourselves on the ground.
Oh,
You're on the ground. Oh,
Pierce.
that ground.
This is a
So that's the issue with making Mort's live
I guess
so
put
thin.
Mare between. Okay, there we go.
You said you're sending the
Zooms.
guards up ahead.
The red shirts.
This is for your country.
City stage.
This is for your city-state. They're not unionized, right?
Not yet.
This is for your city-state.
It's for your county.
Anybody who's interested in hearing union benefits, hang back.
They all hang back.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the discussion.
Go to the union meeting.
In this case, I will take the front very
It's weird how
carefully.
fast Talani's dad's leg healed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's with it or not. I don't know your dad.
I think he's hung back.
Okay. Well, it was the joke.
Yeah,
We started
wait.
talking about the union.
How many
I was
guards
like, oh, I'm
stayed
here
with
now. I'm
Kalani's
good.
dad? Or did he just sit there by himself?
2 guards.
So there's 6 left. Because 12 died. And there's 2 survived. Man, you said 12 guards, sorry.
Yes.
That's a pretty bad guard for a king.
I mean, it was more about the
The height,
castle. Yeah, it was more about gravity.
the height of the fall rather than the skill of the fighter. They should have known how to fly.
I know. Really lacked foresight.
At
on
a
that
certain
part.
point, gravity fucks us all. You know?
Literally, figuratively, what are we talking here?
Yes.
Dealer's choice.
The mechanics for falling are confusing. I feel like
It's
falling,
instantaneous.
falling 10,000 feet in one round doesn't make sense.
It does
Like
not.
falling 1,000 feet in 6 seconds. That's a lot, yeah. Yeah. That would hurt.
You
who
automatically go faster than free fall.
You know who can survive it though? A squirrel.
Yep.
Apparently squirrels cannot reach terminal velocity. They can't
pouches.
All
Oh, their
right.
terminal velocity is really low.
Yeah. So apparently the only way they could die from falling is by falling from such a long height that they would starve to death.
That's very specific.
I know, right? I think that's a fun fact. So now we just need to learn how to be like squirrels, and then we'll know
They
how
just
to
need
do
to
it.
jump out of it.
Squirrel race.
I've never seen a squirrel fall though.
I have. They are not immune to fall damage. I can tell you this: they may not die, but they can get concussed. I was
So jumping out of a plane is not advised.
I was hanging out at a friend's house, and all of a sudden, a squirrel fell out of the tree and splat.
Dead?
No, not dead, but it sat there, perked up, sat there for about 5 minutes, and then
was like-
stumbled away, going sideways back and forth.
Oh no.
Climbed up the
All right.
tree, fell back off a little bit, then eventually climbed up the tree.
Oh.
My dad accidentally hit a squirrel in the head with a golf ball, like when he was first learning to golf. He just hit like a worm burner that on the ground. And it
died?
just no, but it was knocked out, and then it woke up, tried to run up a tree, and then did like a backflip off of it, and it was on the ground for a few minutes. I got up and kind of crawled away.
They may not die, but they can get brain damage.
Here's my hag.
Evil.
All right, guys.
My
You see a
thrall, if you
hallway
will.
in front of you. You send the guys in first.
Why are you so hung up on this evil part of the hag?
Because it's evil and unnatural, and I do not.
Yeah. Its alignment might be chaotic evil, but it's a fae under my control as a result of the spell.
Yeah, for now.
For an hour. And then she goes back to the Feywild.
Do
Or
we
dies.
see the
Yep, that is the imp. The method.
I don't know where they go. They could be made in a factory for all I know.
Evil.
Give her a casserole, she might be less evil.
I am not giving her a casserole.
Oh.
Tree.
Hey, no, casserole is out of the question. You cannot give that hag my dog.
I'm gonna name her Lydia.
You mean your dog that you don't know where it is right now?
I know exactly where he's not.
Which is most places, I think.
Lydia's looking a little lonely.
We're having
we
this
should
whole
all take
conversation,
turns
and
giving her
meanwhile
a
the
hug.
other guards are just getting eviscerated.
Oh yeah, there's some imps over there.
I use my information being on who is the most knowledgeable of Casserole's location.
Nobody pigs.
Nobody in the area.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody has any idea.
I don't have to feel bad about it. He does.
one of the guards pigs.
Yeah.
Of course, I left him on the
It's just
whatchamacallit.
their
I didn't bring
We
the
should roll a
dog to
percentage
the
die, and
party.
if we
He's
roll
on the
a 0 or a
whatchamacallit.
1, then the guard knows
He
more
saved
than
I told the younglings to watch him.
44.
It cuts the casserole. It's just him standing in front of a burning building. Maria's playing in the background. Casserole slowly walks away.
Casserole explodes.
Oh no!
So the method right there is kind of dancing and let's see.
That was-
This making fun of us.
That was very aggressive. Somebody shoot that imp.
Julian shoots the imp.
He does shoot the imp, doesn't he?
It hits.
What happened to the guards? They all died.
Oh, did you send them in?
Yes.
All right.
Go fight those imps. We need to stay in.
You unnamed guard, go fight that
I'm
imp.
gonna continue resting to see if I can regain any spell
I mean, I
slots
assume
in the
we
next
sent
5
them in
minutes.
before we even
Guards
saw the
2 and
imps.
5. Go ahead.
I enter a trance.
Guards 2 and 5. I notice you have red shirts on.
They all have.
You are
red shirts
cannon.
on.
You're cannon fodder. Go run and kill that imp, or die trying.
These gods are not having a good day. So the one that has number 3 up next to the teal one steps, and one of the little stones steps down, and he goes, "Oh shit!" as a bolt of electricity shoots up through the rune into him,
It seems we have a theme in this dungeon.
and you guys see it start to chain out, and everybody with metal armor on needs to roll a
I do not have metal armor.
I
roll
think
a
that's
dex
just me.
save at disadvantage.
Okay.
No, there's
so
a few people with metal armor.
Technically, I'm wearing metal, but it
Does
is
my
mithril.
championship belt count?
Is mithril a problem?
Yes.
It's mithril conductor.
Anything that's metal.
All right.
What am I rolling?
You got leather. He's good. Mare.
Actually,
Mare's
let
gonna
me
Mare's gonna have a very interesting time in this Veld Grotto if everything's electric,
Yep.
What am I rolling?
because he gets haste if he
Dex
gets
save.
hit by.
Disadvantage.
It is studded leather.
Disadvantage deck.
What?
It is studded leather. Does that mean
Nope.
anything to you? Okay.
That has metal.
It is metal.
Yeah, like metal studs.
I
Studded leather.
I
guess,
mean,
yeah.
they're attached.
I'm just
they're attached
imagining-
to the
Natural
leather.
I'm just
20.
imagining Mort
They're
wearing
attached
a
to the leather.
studded leather
I don't think
bracelet
they're
from
conductive.
Hot
I don't
Topic.
think they're conductive. I think there's enough non-conductive stuff in between.
15.
Dex
Double 12s.
save at disadvantage, you said? If you're wearing metal?
Yeah.
Well, TJ, I rolled a 20 and a 1.
I got a natural 20 on that.
All right.
So the
Crit wash.
So that means she gets a 10 then, right? You take the.
Exactly. You take the mid.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are going to. Oh,
That would
Jesus
actually be
Christ.
a fun, like, mechanic almost. You could crit wash.
So the guards will take 44 lightning damage. If you rolled a 16 or lower, you will also take 44 lightning
I'm
damage.
using 2 luck points to make it a 17.
Yeah.
You do look for it too.
Oh,
Yep.
the guy who got hurt takes another 44 damage as you all make such a strong conductor of electricity that the rune overpowers him and he explodes, taking a surge of electric and necrotic damage. So there's runes in this floor apparently, and all of them are like
resistant to necrotic.
like coughing up blood looking. Some of them are downing their health potions.
Is there any chance Mare took any
so
electric damage?
So that guy that died has health potions, is what you're saying.
So,
If they're not foiled.
do those who make the save, do we just not take any electric damage?
You
or
take
do we-
22.
22?
Yes.
Oh, but I've got that absorbing
What's-
thing so
what's
that I
the ma-
take
what's
half
the-
of that.
What's the succeed?
11.
17.
Oh, slay.
Mortis going to change the resistance on his armor because he can do that once per short rest. I'm going to be resistant to lightning damage.
That was fun.
What is that? What?
Little ditty, as it were.
And I am at 0
I know
luck.
the New York Times certificates.
Minus.
The method is going to take a
play it
shot
like
at
that.
one of the guards. Oh, that's a hit.
Like after
He's going to really hurt him with a whopping 1.
And there's like waiting for things like totally so.
They're not meant to be very strong, let's be honest.
Where was the room?
I was going to put
A circle? Here. A circle.
Yeah, perfect. Right under him. But he is not.
Mini cross. That's how I start my day out.
Yeah.
And then I have
Nice.
I have this thing that has like daily art things, so then I draw it for a little bit.
What's the range on that? Conductor.
Good point to start the day.
so basically it can chain react to creatures that are within 100 feet of the creature that originally triggered it because of the way that the
How many
lightning bounces
times?
form.
Because chain lightning only chains 3 twice.
Correct. But it says it just conducts through
Oh.
creatures wearing or carrying armor. Yeah. But you saying that, sir, I mean, you do recognize it seems to be, it's funny because it actually mentions that right here. It is like a tampered with chain lightning spell. It's like something that they were like, what if I just kind of like this one thing right here?
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to shoot a crossbow bolt at them.
For sure. And after that, we'll start initiative. So roll.
Didn't you just say Julian was going to hit that guy before the chain lightning happened?
Oh, yeah. Not bad. Let me see how much hit points you have.
So I find
Sorry.
we can really move quickly.
Oh, you mean we're not going to be paired up all the time? I feel like Mort and Tawny are always. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. The advantage I still have
9
not
points of damage.
Mort's curse.
What happened is your advantage is just you like rev up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like revving up to like Scooby-Doo run,
Yep.
but you still just.
Okay.
And then you go into a jog.
He shoots, and the thing like kind of, and it kind of pulls itself together.
9 damage as I hit it with the...
As you do that, you hit it, and it explodes with a bit of electricity. Nobody's 15 feet away from it, so you're all good. But it is no longer there.
Does Mari take any?
Nope, he's not close enough.
Dang it!
It has to be within the range of the effect.
But
That's fair.
But he was affected by the
He
chain
was affected
link.
by the first chain link.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's got.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's under haste.
You guys are doing great. Keep it up.
That lasts for a minute. Haste.
I believe so.
Okay.
All right.
Nice, Jack.
Oh, 20 for initiative.
17.
10.
9! We're still
Next to each
We're
other.
still next to each other. Even when I haven't manned it.
Oh,
It's the
I got
best
a
advantage I've rolled in a
19.
while.
Yeah.
That one.
Or initiative.
Really?
for a while.
Oh.
Hey, at least you got haste.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's Mare, not Rat.
But I add my, still add my thing, right? My initiative.
Right.
So
More,
that's
what'd you get?
10.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
I got a 9.
Oh, me and Talani tied again.
We did?
What'd you get, Braddock?
20.
Raylani is back at it.
What'd you get?
It's
17.
because you saved
What'd you get,
me.
Sariel?
Yeah.
Wait, our initiatives.
Everybody. nice little chunks of you guys.
Like,
It's always
well,
nice when the
I
group
guess
is
if
so
she
light.
goes, I go. And if I go, he goes. And you just see Mare behind me looking like he's tweaking.
He's like vibrating.
Do you guys feel that? Do you guys feel that shake? And he's just like,
Okay.
oh god, I think he's gonna really
Start
hurt
of combat. Oh shit, the guards.
What did you get, sorry?
10.
We got 10.
Stupid fucking guards.
And Mare is also like basically
Dead
on
guards.
crack.
He's methed out.
All right. Braddock, you're up first.
I would like to make a perception check to
For sure.
see what stones, hopefully, are the safe
Investigation,
ones.
sir.
Okay. 27?
does my 22 passive perception see anything?
Oh. So let's see. Yo, could you hand me those little circle guys right there?
What's the mechanical difference between perception and investigation?
So to perceive is like, I don't know, something feels off in this room, or like, it's just getting a vibe, or saying like, there's something weird here. Investigating's like, oh look, I found this weird
It's looking
dust
at a
on the floor.
specific
Yeah, it's
thing,
looking
whereas
at
the way
specific
that I've
stuff.
Perception
done it
vibe
is,
check.
Like, perception is like a cursory glance, and what you notice, like, just immediately, investigation is looking deeper into it. What do you find specifically?
Oh, so
Everybody knows
the
Circle's
other
good
number
at
4 just managed to avoid. Wow, lucky bastard.
There's also one right here.
Yeah.
Alright, so don't touch the ground.
So it's those 3 that I see.
Yep.
Okay. I will move if somebody can like partially. I will move. It's right here.
The hag rolled an 18 on the die. Let me check her dexterity. +1. For sharing initiative.
Yeah.
I will point out the ruined spots that I see as well. Like, don't step there, don't step there, don't step there.
Show off.
So to be safe, you guys can move half speed, or try to do an acrobatics to try and like get around.
How
Prefer
tall is
levitating.
You try and climb up there to walk over past them as well.
how tall is the like ceiling of the room we're in? Oh, okay, so about like 15-20 feet. So
Did you say
30 feet?
the
Okay.
guard exploded, or did he just die?
They kind of exploded from becoming a human dynamo, or a Leonin dynamo.
So they're like chunks.
Yeah.
Are we? We're in initiative, right?
Correct.
Okay. Never mind.
Do we avoid enemies if we're flying?
And
Not if. To trigger them. Yes, if they get triggered, no, you're still going to be close enough for it to like.
But we don't need to like reduce our movement to
No,
avoid
no, no, no.
stepping on them when
Correct.
we're flying.
I guess if you said that was half movement, it's half movement to move on the ground. I would have had to take the dash action to get where I am. Unless I just noticed.
I'd say
You can also
with
do an
your
acrobatics
investigation, Braddock, that was part of you being like, don't step there, don't step there, don't step there.
Okay. Braddock can move at full speed. Do I have a way to avoid lightning damage? I do not. In this case, I will take the dash action then and continue.
You're trying to smell the wood.
Yeah. Cedar.
Oh.
All right then, let me just pause
Oh,
you right
secret
there
sticker.
then.
Making, obviously, like, watching out for traps as I
know that I like Dio.
Correct.
Now all of China knows you like Dio.
What can I say? I like villains. I don't know what to tell you.
Dio is a good villain.
Dio's a great
villain. Yeah.
Jeremy always roots
He's
for the
just
bad
like
guy.
Oh, no, the other!
I like the part where
He's
he
just
put a
like what?
dog and
He's just like
incinerated
TJ's
it.
villains.
I don't know what that means. but thank you.
Tenacious and they never die.
That's. Thank you.
No matter how hard you try, they just don't die. Even if you leave an eyeball left, they somehow manage to just revive themselves.
Yeah.
The villains don't die and the heroes die.
So
multiple
Braddock-
times.
Well. Oh, I thought that was a 1.
I can't say anything. I've
But
also
Braddock,
knocked out.
as you're like running around the corner, you hear and instinctively kind of duck as you feel a U-sized cleaver just slam into the wall as one of these guys.
Wow, a 5'7"
Damn!
cleaver.
Hey guys, there's a big old ogre around this corner!
You
Big
can roll
for
me a
you
religion
or
if
big
you
for
want.
everyone else?
They're giving off the smell of
cleaver.
brimstone.
Maybe fiend, actually, and, big right now, but just wait till Braddock gets big.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
God, that sounds
actually-
really dirty.
You should be able to do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could do that. Surprise, big boy!
So he like smashes, then he pulls out, and then just.
Blip, blip, blip.
I don't know. Based on that minis, it looks like the thing is the ogre is bigger than Braddock.
Ron, I
He's
will-
hunching over. All right.
Mike, what sound does Braddock make when he, like, grows?
Here,
Like
this
the
is
Mario
actually how
sound
tall
when he eats
Braddock
the
is.
mushroom. Blip, blip, blip.
It
Oh,
sounds like
right.
a balloon stretching. It's like.
If he's not hunting
Actually,
over,
no,
this is
it's
how
not
tall he
that.
is.
In my head, it's the noise when Link finds something in a treasure chest. It's like, let's go.
All right.
For some reason, it's the sad trombone.
So, Braddock, you can see
What the
now
hell?
that
What?
you're here.
I like that one.
How large is the ogre? Is he taking up the whole hallway?
Is he rudely taking up the whole hallway?
Him and Braddock are kind of being goalies in the net right now. Yeah.
That's for all my Midwestern Canadian people watching.
You can pass through my spaces, though. You can't pass through his.
MySpace. It's back under the. Oh, yeah, right there. That one. Thank you.
Back there.
Thank you, sure. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I know.
I was a big kid in the goalie net, and I gotta tell you, it did not help. I was a bad goalie. Terrible reaction time.
All
That's a
right.
problem,
Let
yeah.
me see.
Yeah. Also, our goalie quit, and I was
All
the
right.
worst on defense, and so our coach was like, Liz, you go.
So
That's a
Liz, do these
The
pads
cult
fit
members-
you? Yeah. All right, you're gonna be our goalie now.
goalie by default.
Goalie, but that's not how you should pick
Mike,
a
do you see the
goalie.
Monsters of the Multiverse book inside that box set right there?
Coach only
I think it's one of
had
the
himself to
box set
blame.
books on the D&D shelf.
How
There's like the shiny
Surprisingly,
ones. I think one of those Monsters
I
of the
am a
Multiverse.
little embittered
That's
towards
just
team
Xanathar.
sports now.
really?
Yeah,
all right,
so
anyway,
weird.
I'll find that one.
How
Well, that's
how
just floating
long
around
did you play
elsewhere.
hockey?
I played
that a
hockey
Tarrasque?
for 5 or
It's
6
good.
years.
It is a Tarrasque. I
Yeah.
actually had to make Magra
Um,
because the Tarrasque wasn't
And then I
big enough.
did
Can I see
speed
this
skating,
thing?
which I
Um,
loved.
Nice.
Um,
Ice skating, like speed.
So this mage
Yeah.
is going to use
my
their
brothers.
Tales of the Valiant
My sister played too.
movement ability and
I was using my brother's
jaunt.
team.
And
hated
then they are going to actually
I
that's
love skating though.
a bonus
Oh.
option.
What am I,
Let me double check that.
One of the kids I grew up
For scale.
with was in like speed skating.
Its foot is the size of a person.
What was her name?
It was
Shimmering Step. He's going to bonus action 30 feet to an unoccupied space he can see. And then
The
he's
foot is
going
kind
to
of off balance.
take out his bag
Because of that.
and he's going
I didn't
to
skate against him.
dump. You
Way
guys
above.
see that it's a bag of holding, and coming out of the bag are 3 skeletons.
Ah!
Wait, the caster?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I just put them?
Is that the kaiju's mom?
That is the Kaiju's mom. She's so proud of how big and strong her son is.
She should be.
My boy!
It just complains constantly about I have a big head and small arms.
You know, your brother would have had this done by now.
Mom.
Mom, I'm working.
We just hear disappointment just from all
Right.
parents in the realm going on right now.
Why is everyone so critical of their kids?
Mort brings out his diamond. It's time to
So, was there like
We're gonna unpack some family
there was
trauma
like a
here.
huge hole on the ground? What did it end at?
The next sessions are all just gonna be.
So
every
I guess as
individual
you guys
therapy.
come down,
Is it like a nest, or is it just
Mort,
like?
Mort's
it looks like
running
a resting
individual
place.
therapy
It looks
sessions
like
for
yeah,
every
where it was
family.
awoken
we're on the
from
road,
is where
so
it
it has
had
to be
been
telehealth.
sleeping or slain all
So,
this time.
so it looks like
It's got to be done through
Dinosaur
sending
shape.
stones.
like cavern right here, but then
And how does that make you feel?
like a carved hallway where its body may have been covering.
Okay. And that's what we meant to.
Yes.
There's enemies, guys.
That's the end.
As the mage jaunts and they jaunts and drops their bag.
Oh, he's got the leprosy
Speaking
from
of
Mort.
arms, these are also arms.
Why does everyone have leprosy?
The caster is right there.
Yeah, that's good.
We can skip the caster.
Oh, I picked him up. I'm so silly. And he is going to look down at the ground, and he's going to look at his skeletons, and he's going to point, and this one just mindlessly walks
Did
over
he
the rune.
Cast animate dead.
He dropped the skeleton bodies from the bag of
They
holding.
were already animated when he dropped them from his bag of holding.
Okay, otherwise I was gonna steal one of the hag spell slots to cast
Oh, that's
counter
great.
spell.
Does he trigger the rune?
It's not a spell, it's a
The skeleton
ability.
does trigger the rune when he steps down on it.
Ooh. Idiot.
Counter
I know,
spell.
I need everyone to roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Does that include enemies?
And is
Mhm.
this one at disadvantage as well?
Yes.
It's at disadvantage for everyone?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
And if you fail, don't forget to take your luck point.
Just the metal ring.
Or I'm just gonna use gift of luck. How about that?
Oh, god damn it. Hold on, Dex.
Gift of luck didn't
What's your
50.
Ronic inspiration?
11.
How are you doing,
What
Talani?
is that? Hold on, let me
Five.
find that.
Is it
real quick.
D6 or it's a D8?
Not a nat one.
Let's say, but I probably would have if we had a short rest cast gift of luck at some point here.
Racist
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
Well, in that case.
17.
We're doing it at
I would've
inspiration,
been
right?
correct.
What
All
another...
of us are at disadvantage?
You're not.
Additionally,
What,
if
the
you have
rest of us
inspiration,
are?
you can roll
You all
another
got
thing.
He's
Oh,
wearing
okay.
leather. He doesn't have leather.
Okay.
What?
Ron doesn't have
Oh
leather.
my
Or
God.
doesn't have metal. You're good.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Much better.
I got a 15, by the way.
All right.
16.
Okay, if you got a 17 or higher, you saved.
Damn it.
Just barely.
You only take 22 lightning damage.
Oh, I don't have to make that save, do I? Or do I?
I'll count it as.
I just wanted to
Oh, no, you don't have
It's
to.
in the.
Or I just
it's
don't
in
get
the,
disadvantage. 'cause
Oh, you
I'm
don't get
wearing metal.
disadvantage. Yeah, because the lightning still
Yeah.
kind of arcs out.
How
Of
far
it.
I got
out
an
does it
18.
go?
100 feet.
I'm
Oh,
burning.
I'll
And it
use.
chains.
I'll use
Because of the
minus-
I'm
absorbing
burning
that
my
I
Ronic.
did with the previous
I don't want to
lightning.
waste that luck die.
With the
Okay.
previous lightning,
What
I
did I say?
did the
15, so I got
absorbing
an
thing, so
8.
for the next
But I
minute I
really-
have
we said
resistance to lightning, so I
Alright.
take half of that.
How much was it?
22.
44 if you failed.
Okay.
22 if you.
22 if you succeeded.
22.
I burned my
failed, but I
ironic.
resist lightning because of my armor.
Isn't it
Right.
ironic?
Sermia poofs. She didn't.
Explodes.
What happens to the
Definitely
cards?
explodes.
A whole song
Damage,
about irony,
damage.
and yet
They both
not
take damage.
a single
What?
actual example
Actual
of
example
irony.
of irony.
Yeah.
I find that ironic.
That is
Dead.
very ironic. Yes.
Are the runes that got stepped on, are they still there?
Did the guards roll
They're
initiative?
there, but they've been triggered.
Did the guards roll initiative?
Yes.
Snowflakes.
So do they fade? Do the runes fade when they're stuck?
Yeah. All right.
Jelani's bloodied.
Jeez, like, I don't know how that one guy's gonna do anything back behind that one dude.
Ha ha.
Do we have any more splats?
Okay. This guy is going to try to come by and stab at you. I'm gonna have him go with disadvantage. That's probably gonna be.
That one.
Where is it?
This is the first one I found. Rip! His pack splits, emptying the contents onto the floor, and a bunch of items fall.
Anything cool?
I don't know. Hard to tell right now. You got a big skull-faced demon dude in your face.
Excuse me,
guy?
sir. Can you move
I
for a
was-
second?
It's a good thing it wasn't the mage. There's just been so many skeletons in there.
He had a bag of holding just.
Is that a legendary
skeletons.
bow and
Did
arrow there?
Did the mage
It'd
take
be really
full damage from
convenient
the
if you were
lightning?
like a
Yep, it didn't
mortician.
seem to affect him as much. He didn't seem as bothered that he was
I
about
mean,
to
they
walk
only
on
go
the
up to 500 pounds, but still, skeletons don't weigh that much.
Yeah. All right, Sirmia and
just
Tag,
like
it is
it
your
Fit 20
turn.
in there.
Anybody think it's
Okay,
crazy that he just dropped all legendary weapons?
The hag casts Death Ward on herself and Toll the Dead on the caster.
– 17.
Fail.
So that's 3d12?
He has taken damage already.
Yeah,
Well,
the lightning.
Got
Yeah.
it.
It's a CR6, so it's probably 2d12. 14 radiant damage. Because I can choose, right?
No, it's just necrotic. I can choose. That's a cleric feature
Then
from.
Necrotic.
Yeah.
14.
Alright, that still affects him. He is not undead.
Good to know.
He's not looking the best.
He got hit by the electricity.
Yes.
Idiot. Okay, and then so sorry.
So sorry.
Ron is down.
Ron's down?
I'm just gonna leave that.
Oh. It's like, what happened?
Run down.
Run down to the city.
Oh!
Sorry.
Everyone died.
Spell everyone died.
What is this? Another skeleton right here?
Yes.
Where? Shard. So many tabs. Equipment.
Whoops.
Sirmia is gonna cast Insect Plane
Oh shit, okay.
with her sitar. And I think she's gonna use it on the caster already went initiative. Right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, she'll use it on this section.
All right, what's happening?
And a plague of locusts
So cursed.
appears in a 20-foot radius.
So basically,
Oh, it's actually a 20-foot
So,
radius.
Sirmia, I don't know if you can actually see that because this is a wall, effectively.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just cast it on the
Oh, she's not gonna have a good time.
caster.
So
with
what happens
the point
to
of
them?
origin far enough back so it doesn't hit me or Braddock.
Got it.
And so the skeleton and the caster have to roll a con save when the area appears. It's difficult terrain, and they take 40-10 on a failed save and half as much on a success.
1/6. The skeleton fails. The caster succeeds.
It's real hair. From children.
With the soul of a child. Several, in fact.
It's made from only the freshest children's souls.
21 piercing
All right.
for the fail and 10 for the success.
All right. The skeleton
And
explodes.
they're in difficult terrain.
All right.
And then Sirmia is also going to cast Hold the Dead on the caster.
16.
Fail. 6.
Jesus Christ, it's gonna give me nightmares.
10 necrotic.
All right. They kind of hold on to their staff as they cough up some blood. We will die together for the sake of Veltrum. All right, Cassidy, it's your turn.
Why did he look at me when he said that?
All right.
likes you.
I don't like him.
How many
You
feet?
hear that? It's called consent.
10. Okay. He is going to move the maximum 40 feet.
That's inside an insect plate.
Where's the insect plate?
It ends at Braddock.
Ah,
So, well, I mean, you could be right in front of Sirmia and not be in it.
right. Okay.
Yeah, don't go any further, or you have to take damage.
And since Cassidy doesn't have the lightning launcher anymore, he's going to take out his heavy crossbow, and he's going to attack with that. Fucking nat 1.
Oh no!
Well, don't forget your luck point, or if you
Well,
have
that's-
enough luck points for a reroll.
Actually,
Failed enough, yeah.
It's like you have failed
I
some
do-
saves. It's
yeah.
like you're
I think
resisting
you
that
get
damage.
2 luck for a nat 1 and 1 for fail.
I don't recall that. I could be wrong.
actually,
Let me just...
I have just enough for 1 reroll.
Take to the valiant folks.
A 3 on the die. So still
Better than a nat 1.
Better than a nat 1.
3 times better than before.
Yeah.
It's true. You could only get better.
Okay, so that was first attack.
Ting!
Second
I
attack,
still get a luck point.
I still get a luck point from that, yeah. A second attack with it. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
This is very epic battle music.
Monument Studios, everybody.
That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then bonus action, he's gonna do Toll the Dead.
Alright, man, this guy's just getting
Molly
mollywopped by
Do you
guys
know
right
Toll
now.
the Dead?
I have an item that gives me access to any cantrip.
Full House of the Dead, and it's just like
Any
you
cantrip?
whip cookies.
Any cantrip.
Yeah, really sharp cookies.
Like I have,
Yeah.
like I have to choose one.
They're so
I'm pretty
overbaked
sure the
and
exact
stale.
wording is that like I have to I have to go through the
considered,
action of choosing one to
blunt
use.
force
It's not like I like per day.
It's not
or
just an item. Like
It's kind of like
choose a
Odd
cantrip to
Jobs
load into this item and
James
keep
Bond,
that
but
permanently.
instead
for
of
the-
sharp,
for the
it's
day,
just
yeah.
super blunt.
So which I chose Toll the Dead.
It actually has reached a level
But
of
like
blunt
basically
that's, like,
during like
super
before I
dangerous,
use it, I can
super
just choose like any cantrip that I
Will
want.
just absolutely wreck you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just so much kinetic energy behind it.
It's like whatever the opposite of really sharp is. It's like the antithesis of that. It's so blunt
Here we go.
that it actually is like extremely dangerous.
All right.
Bone shattering.
Is that your turn, Cassidy?
Toll the Dead, so
Oh, yeah.
they have to roll safe.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the dice.
You.
That just makes it.
As they
All right,
Fend
what?
off.
That is all that Cassidy
We
can
need
do.
more spell slots.
All right, Braddock. This
What
big
is
old
it?
guy is going to take a swipe at you with his big chopper.
24.
It's a 21 to hit.
Nope.
All right.
Insane.
Let me see.
Try again.
Oh shit! No, I'm sorry. That is a 23 to hit. Okay, sorry. You're going to take 11 slashing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. I know those are very hard for you. Okay, Mike's using the big fairy dice. Yeah, I think you're fine. And then he's going to take one more swipe at you.
Ooh, that's only a 17 to hit, though.
As he swears at you in Infernal. Can he do anything as a bonus action?
Certainly knows that now. It actually did.
You hear someone say something very rude
Around
down the hall. It's hard to make out, but you can tell that it was definitely a cuss word. That's all he... I don't have anything else planned for this, right? No. Okay, that's all he can do. Now it's... Oh, the guards. There's 2 left. Go that far. And then he's going to take his spear and chuck it at the mage.
Who is? The guard?
The guard, but he got an 11. So the insect plague seems to be a little confounding, but still giving the mage a problem as well. The second guard is going to... Who is this?
That's the hag. The guard watched all of his friends die, and now he's scared.
He's going to come over. Talani, seeing you having taken both of those, he's going to come over and give his greater healing potion to you. And go, Frau Ironheart, please.
Does he feed it to her?
No, he gives it to her because she can get more if she takes it herself.
Oh.
He is going to use an action to interact and hand that to her. And then he's going to load a crossbow and turn around and look like he's ready to go back in.
Does he like feed it to me or is just
No,
give
he gives it to you. You get a greater healing potion
Okay.
after he sees you tank 2 of those lightning attacks.
Okay.
It's like, oh no, I'm probably going to get fired if I let this girl die.
I mean,
That's
he
what
looks
he's
gonna
thinking
die.
about right
but
now.
anyway.
Healthy performance
He doesn't
review.
know what a belt
Focus
guard
less on your job and more on your life.
is. He doesn't know what a belt guard is. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Lonnie and Ron, it's your turn.
You can go first.
You don't really
Okay.
get it,
Yeah.
do you? Lonnie's mom.
I thank him. I'm, watching, like, I'm running my turn, like, watching my friends, like, oh, thank you.
Alright,
No,
do you use an
that's
action
it.
to down it? You get-
No, it's Ron's turn right now.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, you guys share initiative.
Is this area like actually
Yeah, you can get up there.
Okay, so Mare and Ron are gonna like move forward, but Mare's gonna stay down on the main level. Ron's gonna kind of like hop off and hop down here. So I'll just put him over here for now, but he's down on the ground. And then he'll just kind of be up here chilling, and he is going to go after. Should I go after that guy?
That's the one you can see.
Yeah, there's a wall actually. Braddock's. I didn't put a wall there, but there's a wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a wall between Braddock and the ogre?
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay, I got
TJ,
it.
it's fine. There's not a door there.
Okay. Okay.
I got you. Okay, yep. I'll go after that guy then. So I will do I'll just do my usual. Grab out my bow and start. Anyway, so I started blasting. Okay. I don't know if
That's
I
where they
need
put their extra doors in.
Trying to think if I.
You ordered too many doors again. I'm sorry.
At least we got spares.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that probably hits the caster.
Okay.
I know I make that joke, but last week it was very hard to hit a caster.
29.
Damage?
No, I'm rolling.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
If 29 hit, then 31's gonna hit.
Okay.
You might be rolling damage against a dead caster at this point.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
So that's 4 hits.
None of these are sharpshooter.
Oh.
Another dirty 20. And
all of them hit.
Another 31. Okay.
All right.
All right. So 1d8 plus 8.
5d8 plus 40.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Plus 40.
Wait, no, it'd be 68.
68 plus 40.
Yeah.
68 plus 48.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab 1, 2,
Use that, right?
3. Hold on. Where's my other one?
Probably.
There's gotta be one more. Okay, so that's 4, and then I'll take 2 from you. Thank you. Okay. And okay, so we got 10, 14, and 24 plus 40.
48.
48.
So what?
72.
Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad you know what I said because I don't know what I said. Okay, so 72 points of damage on him.
All right. You guys see through the insect plague just.
He skewers some locusts and they get inside.
It seems like he's making it. It's hard to see through the insect plague. But Ron, you feel pretty confident that you hit it.
They start wriggling into the open wounds.
He's not like grievously injured or anything from what I can
How
tell.
well can you see through the insect plague?
It's difficult to.
In my head,
How
it's
can
like,
I see? I have X-ray goggles,
in
so
my
I can
head,
see
it's like
right
a
through
cloud. In my head, it's like a cloud of
I
light.
can see through it because I cast the spell.
Okay, so you see pretty much everybody else just sees an insect plague.
That's not necessarily true. Like
I guess it's not
I'm wearing
necessarily-
X-ray goggles, so I
just
should be
assumed
able to
so.
see through.
Do you have to activate it, or are you always seeing everybody's
It's just
insides?
goggles that I can just
Okay.
I have to switch what type of vision the goggles are seeing, but right now
So right
they're
now
on X-ray.
it's. So you've been looking at everybody's insides this whole time?
Perv.
Because that's what you're saying.
Everyone,
don't have
Cassidy's
an
been
actual
looking
change
it's
them
the
yet.
same old Cassidy the whole time.
It wasn't the curse at all, guys.
Fucking perv.
All right.
Use the curse as an excuse.
We're
So,
definitely gonna blind him after
assuming
this,
the plague is the
Problematic
insect
behavior.
cloud is a literal cloud of insects, you can just sort of see the outline, but you see multiple arrows sticking out of them.
Okay. Mare then is gonna come and he'll go for the multi attack.
Now, okay, is he flying? I was gonna say it's very big. It's hard for him to actually fly.
No, he's technically like down on the ground, so he's just gonna kind of run forward. And,
All right, he's got to be careful. He's a little more prone to activating the one active rune left than the others.
Lightly obscured.
Okay.
Mechanically.
Thank you.
Maybe let him hang back for a moment.
He does have haste currently.
That's true. He does.
What kind of does he have a line breath or a cone?
He should be able to choose. I think he's got an option.
If he has a line,
I think he has cone breath for both of them. Fire and weakening is both 30-foot cone.
You can do half your movement to not activate the runes, but if you do your regular movement, you'll have to.
But he has double movement because of haste. So.
Plus he already has like 80 feet of movement.
He has 40
or 40.
Feet, so 80 feet.
So 80 feet, but 40.
Because if he wants to not trigger anything.
Yeah, so he could still.
I would say you can still get fairly close, but I think you will be in the insect plague if you're attacking with him just for reach purposes.
That's fine. He'll take it. He's a dragon.
Mare, as you approach, undoubtedly, you smell there's something dead in this place. And you get close, you see the mage like an arrow in the mouth, an arrow in the eye, just like pin-cushioned up against the stone.
Knees unscathed.
Yeah, knees unscathed.
Oh, okay, I guess he doesn't need to do
Ron's got respect. He's not going to put an arrow to the knee.
Going right to the balls, though.
Yeah, right to the left nut.
There's two in there.
Yeah, one to the left, one to the right.
What aim?
And
what aim?
He also did one that kind of split the difference.
Oh man! Wow! Yikes! Woof!
You know the
arrow to
exploded
the
hot
urethra.
Ah!
He calls that one the catheter.
It's the urethra arrow.
All right, urethra row.
We're spending so much time on this.
Okay, so
listen, we have to replace Grillmore's foreskin with something. The urethra row is an appropriate substitute. It's a scab, but it's an appropriate scab.
He falling logged the arrow too right at the end.
Yeah.
So when it split, it split hard.
The ogre I can't see. No, like we can't see right now, right?
Mare can kind of you can definitely see that him and Braddock are entangled.
Okay. So I think Ron is just gonna kind of run back this way and hop on Mare's back,
You're
and
gonna
then
be in the insect plague.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he'll just hang out up there.
How much damage does Mari take from the insect plague?
I don't know.
Roll a con.
I know for a dragon that's not too bad.
Well, and he's got an AC of 23. I don't know if that matters.
It's a save, yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a 24.
You're good.
You save, but you take 11 magical piercing damage.
He can take it.
All right, Mare, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Talani, 'tis your turn.
And you're in difficult terrain, which means
this?
you move at half speed.
That is
the hag that's
the hag.
under.
Huh?
Oh, great.
Do you want to
Under
drop
her
the
control.
concentration
And what's this?
on the
Friend,
insect
that is a
plague?
trap that has not been triggered, but Braddock pointed it out.
Okay.
I was thinking of letting it damage these things too, because it spreads around corners. but-
Talani
Can you move it?
is going to...
No, but it's a 40-foot radius that spreads around corners.
She didn't want to drop it on you though.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You can't really move it at this point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I drop concentration.
Alright.
Could we? Yeah.
You guys can all see the dead mage now.
I can do... So I can make that movement without triggering this. So Talani is going to run up to... Or not run up, because she's going to move carefully. To the mage right here. And attempt to grapple.
Oh, that's hers.
That's hers.
She's a friend.
Oh, she's a friend!
If you want to try, you could do what Ron
It's fine. It's evil. Go for it.
Ron climbed up on
You're
the
busy.
walkway, love.
Okay.
If you want to get more movement out.
I can see.
This
Come on,
stone.
Talani,
For
come
you,
hang
it's
out up
pretty
here.
much a don't roll a 10 for athletics for you. You can even take 10, which I think is
Okay.
a 24 for you in athletics, at least.
Okay.
So yeah, you can actually, I'll give you regular movement, so however much movement it took to get up there, if you just want to take 10 on athletics, which, like I said, I think puts you in like the 20s.
You could just take 10 in that roll.
I'll just take 10.
Okay.
I'll just take 10.
What is that?
Because you would have fallen right on that lightning rune. As you climb up there, it was like a 3. It was both ones?
Both ones.
Oh,
I'll take a 10.
Yeah, you climb up there. So what? You took like 15 feet of movement. So you got 20 feet left. 25.
15. I have 30 feet left.
Okay.
Basically, what I want to do is I want to angle myself so I can start either like grapple someone or I can chuck rocks at someone.
So right now, him and the big guy are kind of wrestling in the hallway. There are magical, or you guys could try and force your way through, maybe throwing the attack of opportunity. But the best, you could try and launch your body with a jump next to Mare from here, or you could. That's probably the best way because then you're right in the action.
But wouldn't that put me in the insect form?
She dropped it.
She dropped it.
Yeah. Probably even throw at the guy, just a disadvantage because Braddock's in the way.
What you could do is take that guy's body and throw it.
I'm sure there's like rubble around.
Throw around.
Yeah. I'm okay with throwing at disadvantage.
Okay.
Hop up.
Long jump.
Yeah. And then, can I be over here?
Yep.
Or, okay.
You can long jump from next to Ron, and it should.
I mean,
land
Ron
you
is
next to
short
Mari.
enough that you can jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say, oh, excuse me.
Your bow is probably longer than you.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
You have to shoot sideways.
Like,
Is it a bonus action or a full action to drink a potion?
Bonus action to roll, full action to
This
just
is
take
not
it.
as easy as it looks. I don't know how I can
You
fire
can use your
6
full action to
arrows
drink it
or
slowly
arrows
and
like
get the full effect, or you can bonus action roll.
I think you're shooting 2 at once.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that instead.
Okay, so you take
That
the
was
full
greater.
amount of the greater.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the full
which
amount
is
of the...
44 plus 4, or is greater 6?
The max a greater can give you is 20.
So 20 hit points. Okay.
44 plus.
Okay.
Alright. And then as a bonus action, I am going to do awe-inspiring. What do I want to do for everyone?
She's gonna do the Hulk the Hulk Hogan. like-
Drinking like out of a Gatorade commercial. We're like,
Yeah, so what Talani does is
Potions are the size of Gatorade.
she hops up here like vaults over Ron, takes the potion, dumps it all in her mouth, throws the glass down and goes,
Ron goes,
"Kick their asses!"
This was the coolest shit ever.
Everyone gets a d6 on their next roll.
Super
That's my turn.
inspired.
Mort, it's your turn.
This is an open area.
Yes.
She chugs right in
More
Ron's
flies up
face
here.
like she grabs him.
Did you get your...
This
you
is
have your
so
armor?
awe-inspiring.
Dawn.
Oh,
flips
okay.
around his neck.
Oh, because of the short rest. Okay.
Yeah. Mort's gonna fly up there. Just pop an easy breezy.
There's a wall there.
There is a wall there.
You could fly to Mari, I think. Don't you have 60 feet of flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get there.
Would I still be able to hit something through kind of the gaps here?
You could get, if you can get next to Mari, you can see the devil.
Can I just get on top of Maya?
You could.
Is that okay, Ron? Can I get on top of Maya?
That's alright.
Thank you for asking for permission. Yes, you can.
Hello, boy. I pet Mara.
He
Please.
bites your head off. That's why.
Mari did not give permission.
Mari bends
Ron
over
did,
backwards
but
and uses
Mari.
his breath weapon.
Ron communicates with Mara for me. Please do not fling me, but also right now I resist lightning, so if you need to go buck wild, please do.
He's still tweaking.
Right, I am going to...
His nostrils are
shoot.
so big.
Easy breezy, beautiful. Just first level guiding bolt at that thing, so I can give Braddock advantage on the next attack.
Nice.
Braddock gets
So
adventurous.
13.
Not Vantage.
13 misses.
Advantage.
Mort's doing this on
Sorry,
top
Braddock
of him.
is in the way and it keeps
Mari's
hanging off the walls. You're afraid to hit your buddy.
Fix, man.
Mort, you have to differentiate
Fine,
between
I snapped and just cast Stole to Death.
Nat 20 on the save. Man, I'm so sorry.
That's rough, buddy.
Waiting for my new powers to kick in. Soon, I promise, I will be
feel
able to
another
help you
heartbeat.
guys. This is appropriate.
Wait, what kind of new stuff can you do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I haven't told you that I have new powers yet.
You just did.
Oh, I thought-
Metagaming,
just
Cassidy.
did.
Jeremy said that.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
But
that
it was kind of in a more voice, so I understand the confusion.
wasn't trying to metagame.
All right.
How dare you?
Do we want to get 1 or 2 more turns in, or do we want to end here? We're at the start of combat.
I'm fine ending here because I have to open at work tomorrow. And
For sure.
I gotta check my kid.
We'll pick up right at the start of combat with Braddock and
We're just adults now.
the sword dude who's been absolutely freaking useless this whole fight.
It's the placement.
It is the placement. It's fine. That is a kill box right there that you guys are all in. So
I'm the last one in the initiative?
Yes.
I love that. Great. I'm so glad that I spent my money to buy a thing that gives me advantage on initiative and still keep going last. Absolutely insane.
I think that's just a luck problem.
I know. It's a skill issue. I should do better.
That sounds like
Yeah, just roll better.
All right.
my guy from.
I think we all rolled pretty
I can't
bad.
remember. It's been so long since we've played. I can't.
Don't worry. Literally everybody except for the devil at the very end rolled bad today. All the guards rolled bad. All of the NPCs rolled bad. All the bad guys rolled bad. It was just a finger up our butthole kind of night.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, either
Sometimes that's not
exciting or
bad.
scary, or maybe a little bit of both, depending on your flavor. Anyway,
Like a bunch of
we'll be here next week with, I'm sure what will
I
amount to
find
be
emotional neglect scary,
one more
too.
round of this, and then whatever awaits for them beyond that totally fine-looking gate. Thanks, guys.
Kenna,
No
is
problem.
that